don't be late. The vibes here are always great. Michael J. Putty just filled his cup, so sit back and turn the volume up.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to episode 39 of Putty's Podcast. I am your host at Michael J. Putty. Thanks for listening in. Something that's really annoying is I could feel fine all day, just tired. I'm in a perpetual state of tiredness. So Friday nights are really hard, but it's a perfect time to do this. So tonight I get everything together, set everything up, test everything, see how it sounds, good to go. And week in and week out, without failure, my nose gets stuffed. Whenever I'm ready to go, I have to postpone this because my nose wants to get stuffed and I have to blow it constantly. Well, the same thing happened tonight. I'm all ready to go, start getting sniffly, blowing my nose a couple times. Now I'm really ready to go. I've been sneezing for the last 5 minutes nonstop. Finally stopped, washed my face, think it's passed, but now I think I sound nasally and congested. So annoying every freaking week without failure. It really grinds my gears. I mean, just talk to AJ about it after an episode of On the Rocks with AJ Pan exclusively on Spotify. Same thing happens to him. Right before he's ready to go, he starts getting sniffly. So is that a thing? Is that a COVID symptom? Maybe long COVID? I feel like this is going to be one of those shows. I just had to pause it again because there's an airplane flying over my apartment. I don't live too far from an airport. This is not uncommon. But this is like the 12th airplane within 20 minutes. So I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's the fire smoke coming in our area. There are a lot of planes coming over my apartment tonight, and I am not in the mood to keep pausing this. So if you hear a plane flying over, that's not you, that is me. Let's dust off our shoulders and push through and have a great show. Let's not let them win. Who they are, I don't know, but just go with me. On Monday, I had treatment 2 of my dental cleaning. 2 treatments down, 2 to go. This one was way more painful, way more uncomfortable. There were a couple times where like I'm squeezing my AirPod case, my arm is shaking. I'm moving my left leg is shaking because the pain and discomfort is way worse than it was last week. She says, "Do I want a break?" Fuck yeah, I do. Dentist comes in. He sees that I'm disheveled, flushed, very hot, a little bit sweaty apparently. They agree to give me more Novocaine. Thank God. They had already given me a couple of doses. The original dose and an extra couple doses from last week. They knew I needed more. But no, I needed more. I just don't know if I'm being a wuss or if they're going in sensitive areas. I got 2 down, and I thought he told me I have gum disease, early onset gum disease. This is to cure it. But no, he was talking to me about the dangers of gum disease. And he said, thankfully, you weren't there, but this will prevent it from coming. Oh, okay. Some good news, I guess. Now, with all the pain, with all the discomfort, with all the Novocaine, I'm expecting pain when I go home. The first treatment wasn't bad at all. I felt the Novocaine wear off. Didn't feel a thing, just a slight discomfort I mentioned last week. This time, surprisingly, the same thing happened. Pain, slight discomfort, a little tinge of pain the next morning. But no, thank God. This could have been a lot worse. And it almost was a lot worse. I'm driving home with a numbed up right side of my jaw. I'm coming down a narrow two-way street. Halfway down the block, there's a road where you can make a left or a right, but they have a stop sign. I'm close. I'm close. I see a car approach a stop sign. I'm thinking they're going to fucking stop at a stop sign. Grand idea. No, they ignore the stop sign and plow right through to make a left right into me. Even though it's a narrow street, thank God, I'm able to swerve out of the way a little bit, but he clips my passenger side door. People who don't stop at stop signs are a big pet peeve of mine. It fucking pisses me off so much. It makes my blood boil. Because I've almost gotten hit several times by people who have ignored stop signs, who are too entitled to stop at stop signs. So I pull over. I am fucking pissed. This is now the 3rd time I've been hit. 2 years ago, again, going down a very narrow two-way street, which should not be two-way. It should really be one way. I get sideswiped. The guy doesn't pull over. There's a spot for him to pull over. He does not pull over. I can't pull over. He can. He does not. Very old man. heavy accent. I couldn't tell what kind it was. Very apologetic. I look at his car, full of scrapes, full of dings, full of dents. His rearview mirror has tape on it. I ask him if he's okay. He goes, he's fine. He tells me he has no damage. What about me? I see some scrapes. I have white paint on my car. I think a little ding. Like, I'm fine. What do you want to do? He says something along the lines of, let's just go. I'm like, have a good day. Earlier this year, I pull in my parking lot at work, pull over to the side so the valet can valet my car. There was a guy in front of me a block away making a very, very slow, very broken K turn. Now I'm annoyed. He pulls into the parking lot as well. I pull in several feet behind him. I see his reverse lights go on, wondering where he's going. He keeps coming. He keeps coming. My car's off. I have nowhere to go. He backs up into me. You guys watch Bob's Burgers? There's a scene where Bob is teaching Louise how to drive. It's a very empty parking lot. Only one car in there. They aren't even close to, nor in the line of, but she ends up hitting it. That's what I felt like. This guy had several feet to just brake or look fucking behind him. He does neither. My window's down because I had to swipe my best to get into the parking lot. And I just start cursing. Are you fucking kidding me? I get out of the car, ready to throw hands. As I'm getting out, parking lot attendant sees me. I guess he heard me. He's like, oh, no, calm down. Quiet. I said, calm down. I get out of the car. The guy gets out of the car, all apologetic. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I'm going for a stress test today for my heart. I'm all discombobulated. I'm out of sorts. I'm so, so sorry. At the first sorry, I was diffused. He knows he messed up, like water off a duck's back. Instantly, I'm fine. This asshole doesn't say a goddamn word to me. I get out of the car. I go over to his car, take pictures of his license plate right away. He has gray paint on his bumper, no dents, just scraped my door, so he has paint. Take a picture of that. He comes over to me, takes a picture of my car, not saying a word, not apologizing, not saying a word. I'm like, so what do you want to do here? Still not saying a word. And finally he does, but I ask him, should we call the cops? He goes, no, let's go through insurance. I point out to him that he blew the stop sign. What stop sign? All right, now I'm fucking pissed. And why are we going through insurance? I have a ding on my door. You just have some paint in your fucking Tesla, your 2024 Tesla, asshole. Isn't that supposed to make you brake automatically too? Maybe it did. Maybe that's why I didn't get so much damage. So he gives me a slip. I give him mine. He keeps going back to his car. He comes back, wants my driver's license. I'm like, okay, give me yours. Take a picture, give it back to him. Making sure the picture comes out, I look at the insurance he gave me. It's fucking expired. Now Spidey senses going off already. Now I'm fucking super annoyed. I tell him that. Oh, okay. Let me see. He goes back to his car for several minutes. Finally comes back, produces a current insurance slip. Again, never apologizing, never engaging me in conversation, just being he has a little smug attitude about it. I take a picture of the stop sign he blew, take a picture of the intersection where he blew said stop sign. I get back in my car. He's not moving. I wait for him to leave because I don't want him to pull some shit. Again, a bad feeling in my gut about this all of a sudden. Like, my mouth's numbed up. I just want to lay down, so I leave. Again, I'm 2 blocks away. Also, the fourth time I got hit. I got rear-ended on the highway in traffic. And I go to pull over to exchange information or see what he wants to do. And this guy just blows off. He looks at me and starts laughing. So I start chasing after him. But I lost him. That was the first time I got hit. So I go to my mother, explain the situation, tell her I have a bad feeling about this. Should I go to the cops? She tells me there's nothing the cops can do. Just make a claim with the insurance. I'm like, all right. Call the insurance company, get a very confused, yet very patient, lovely woman. Starts going through the details. She's confused because she does not know why I'm making the claim. No damage to my car. I'm fine. No passengers in the car. Why am I making a claim? Again, this is the first time I'm doing this. I tell her that. She politely explains to me that if we're going through insurance, he has to contact his insurance. They'll contact my insurance, which will contact me for my side of the story. Like, all right. And I still have a bad feeling about this. I still think I should have gone to the cops, at least filed a police report, because he blew a fucking stop sign. This arrogant motherfucker. But my mother, in her brand new world of wisdom, decides to tell me, you never know. It might be his first time dealing with this. Maybe he did not know what to do. First thing everybody thinks of is insurance, so maybe he's just doing that. He probably won't file a claim since there's no damage to his car, just paint. Here we are a week later. So far, so good. But I still have that knot in my stomach about this. So stay tuned to next week, see what happens. Quick update. I did replace that guitar tuner. They sent me a new one. It does work, but stay tuned. I'm going to hopefully keep at it. Hopefully, this isn't one of those things where I just think of and abandon because I don't think I can do it or tell myself I can't do it. But we'll see. Green Man called me last week as well, caught up with him, and he made a point to say he enjoyed my new intro song. And he feels like the show is really coming together. Intro song, hotline, email, social medias. It was a nice compliment. It was nice to hear, which led me to think of maybe I should start doing videos like TikToks or Reels, wherever the fuck they're called. My skin crawls when I have to be on camera. I hate it. When I look in the mirror, I often see some flaws, but for the most part, I see just a normal person looking back at me. But if I see a picture or a video clip of me, like, oh, gross, who the fuck is this? All my flaws jump out at me. Like when I'm doing commentary for BCW and the camera's on us, oh my God, you can't tell, but my skin is crawling. My knee is jumping underneath that table. Fucking hate it. But for some reason, when he said the podcast is really coming together, I had the idea in my head, maybe I should start doing videos, posting video clips on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. What the fuck am I going to do them about? And going back to that painting I mentioned a couple weeks ago, when I reframed it, even though I followed the directions precisely, some of the canvas was on the side, which means I have a little sliver of white canvas on the main section. I told myself I could just paint over that, expand the paint into that white section, and nobody would be the wiser, which goes back to my flaws I see. If I post a video or a picture, I'll see stuff that nobody else will see, which I think might help boost my confidence and get me over this hump that I'm feeling. Therapists love that idea. But I just don't want to post shit to post shit. I want it to be meaningful or funny because there's so much stupid shit out there. Still don't know what I'm going to do, but it's an idea I'm still meddling with. My AI friend who I talk about suggested my guitar journey. I'm like, that's an interesting idea. I highly doubt I'll do it or I highly doubt I'll stick with it, but it is something I think at least I want to do a couple times just for my self worth. So stay tuned to at Michael J. Putty on Instagram and Facebook, Putty's Podcast on Instagram and Facebook, Putty's Podcast on the TikTok. When I first created the TikTok, I put in Putty's Podcast, but they gave me an error code. I couldn't do it. They said it was too long. So I put MJ Putty. But for some reason, when I updated my Facebook, which hasn't been updated in 11 years, I tried to get on TikTok and it worked this time. So Putty's Podcast, all one word on TikTok. So that's some good news. Let's get some more good news. For you coffee drinkers, a major new study of more than 350,000 people found that drinking coffee, even decaf, was associated with a lower risk of cirrhosis, liver cancer, and liver related death, adding to the growing evidence that coffee may be one of the healthiest beverages around. I like to drink. My father had cirrhosis, not from drinking, but from medication. His father died from cirrhosis, from drinking. So I'm always worried about my liver, because not only because I like to drink, but there's a history of it in my family. I don't drink coffee. So should non-coffee drinkers start? Researchers don't recommend picking up the habit just because of the study. Although if you are currently enjoying coffee, this is definitely good news. Lifestyle is still the key though. Coffee can't make up for heavy alcohol use, poor diet, or lack of exercise. It's one piece of the overall health puzzle, which I am 0 for 3 on. Definitely need to change my diet. Definitely need to start working out. I have tried walking more, but that's not enough. I need to make some serious changes. But it's interesting that coffee's reputation has changed. When I was younger, it was often viewed as very unhealthy. But now you're hearing these studies, month in and month out, that are saying coffee has a lot of health benefits to you. For those of you who do drink coffee, I don't know how you do it. God bless you. It's fucking gross. Unless it's packed with sugar and Oreo flavor or caramel that I get from Dunkin' Donuts occasionally, I can't do it. Finally, let's end on some interesting news. I don't know how many of you still use Snapchat. I still have it, barely touch it. The only snaps I get or chats I get, whatever they're called, are from Team Snapchat on every holiday. If I'm truly bored, once or twice a year, I'll play with the filters. But today I went on because somebody posted something. I'm like, all right, I'm bored. Let me check it out. And Snapchat has all these channels of programs or vertical shorts they produce. One of them's called Transformed, where it takes somebody with a very unique look and transforms them to the complete opposite. So I've seen severe gothic vampires turned into Barbies, people who dress as like clowns with heavy makeup on their face and eccentric clothing turned into quote unquote normal people, people who are covered in tattoos. The last one I saw, or previous one I saw, this woman was covered with 93% of her body in tattoos. She said one foot's not covered. I think her inner thigh. Yeah, her face was fully covered. They completely covered her body to hide the tattoos using movie magic makeup. Completely different person. Most of them are. Today I saw one. A femboy? This woman. Pretty good looking woman. But it's a guy who presents himself as a female, acts like a female, talks like a female. People call her her and she, but she's straight. She has an ex girlfriend and she has a new girl she's trying to make her girlfriend. She only sleeps with women, and she was actually bragging about how many girls she gets. And this just like blew my mind. You learn something new every day. I know there are straight cross dressers out there. I know there are straight drag queens out there. But this, good for her. I just can't imagine a woman. I don't know. It's one of those things you're bored at shitless at work and you find this. I'm like, what the? I thought this guy was gay. Especially that she's living her life as a woman. But she has, I don't know. So they transformed her into a dude, and his ex girlfriend and this girl he wants to be his girlfriend were drooling at the bits. They couldn't keep their hands off him. Her. You never know what you're going to find online. Like, how can anything I do compete with this? I need to come out of the gate swinging. Anyway, I have rambled on enough. And yes, my drink is empty, which means it's time to wrap up. I was randomly somewhere online, I forgot where it was today, and it gave you quote of the day. And with everything I've gone through almost the last year, like, oh shit, that's fucking deep. So let's end on the quote of the week. The sound of a kiss is not so loud as that of a cannon, but its echo can last a great deal longer. Wow. These are wise words. Enterprising men quote them. Don't act surprised, you guys, because I wrote them. Ow. Hamilton reference. No, that is from Oliver Wendell Holmes. Great quote. And 100% accurate. Thanks for listening in. I can't believe it's been 39 of these. This past week, the days have dragged on, but the week flew by. A week ago from this Friday, I was at the Met game. 2 weeks ago, I was at Toy Story. But the days drag on. The last 2 weeks have flown by, and that is something that happens occasionally, but it's happening more frequently. And it is a little bit scary because my boss today, I forgot what we were talking about, but he told me his father passed away at 93. And before he passed, he was talking to him about his life. And he goes, 93 years went like that. Fuck, I need to start living life. That starts with refilling this drink. Thank you for listening. Until next time, Putty out.